The top 5 most famous bridges in the world are more than just engineering marvels, they're symbols of human creativity and ambition. Each bridge tells its own unique story, connecting not only distant places but also bringing people and cultures together. Spanning rivers, valleys, and even oceans, these structures have become iconic landmarks, representing the spirit of their cities and captivating the hearts of travelers worldwide. Some of these bridges stand out for their historic charm, while others push the limits of modern design. Whether known for their beauty, history, or sheer scale, these bridges inspire awe and admiration across generations. Starting with number 5, Charles Bridge. Imagine stepping onto the Charles Bridge in Prague as if you're entering a grand, ancient corridor of stories, each stone beneath your feet whispering tales of centuries past. Built over 600 years ago, this Gothic bridge is like an old soul in the middle of Prague, stretching gracefully across the Vltava River and linking the old town to Prague Castle. It's not just a bridge, it's a time machine, carrying echoes of the medieval world into today's bustling city. Commissioned by King Charles IV in 1357, the bridge was strategically significant. Back in the day, it was the only crossing over the Vltava River, making it an essential link in Europe's trade routes. Imagine it as a main artery pulsing with traders, diplomats, and travelers, all navigating between Eastern and Western Europe. Over time, it turned Prague into a hub of commerce and culture. The Charles Bridge isn't just a chunk of history, it's also a living art gallery. Lined with 30 Baroque statues, each figure tells its own unique story. You'll find saints, kings, and legends carved in stone, frozen mid-motion along the bridge's edge, almost as if they're gazing out over the river with you. Today, crossing the bridge feels like a journey through an open-air market of human expression. Artists, musicians, and craftspeople line the way, adding modern-day flair to its medieval ambience. You might see painters capturing the stunning skyline, vendors selling souvenirs, and musicians filling the air with melodies. So whether you're a history buff, an art lover, or just someone looking to soak in Prague's charm, the Charles Bridge is a true gem, both a pathway and a piece of Prague's heart. Number 4, Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge in London is like the city's Grand Dame, elegantly connecting two sides of the River Thames while maintaining an air of old-world charm mixed with ingenious engineering. Built in 1894, this combined bascule, a fancy word for a drawbridge, and suspension bridge is not just a functional structure, but an iconic piece of history, offering a snapshot of the Victorian era's ambitious spirit. Standing close to the Tower of London, from which it borrows its name, Tower Bridge isn't just about getting from one place to another, it's an experience, a postcard come to life in the heart of London. Imagine Tower Bridge as a hinge swinging up like the wings of a butterfly to allow ships to pass underneath, then coming back down to support thousands of vehicles, cyclists, and pedestrians daily. When the bridge opens, it's a spectacle, with crowds gathering to watch the massive bascules lifting gracefully, allowing tall masted vessels to glide by as they've done for over a century. The bridge consists of two majestic towers that rise like regal guardians of the Thames. These towers are connected at the top by horizontal walkways, which not only stabilize the structure but offer a unique vantage point for visitors. Walking across these upper walkways, you can peer down through glass floors to see the river and bustling traffic below, giving you a bird's-eye view of London's urban pulse. The walkways aren't just for daredevils, though they're an educational journey, with exhibits on the bridge's history and its impressive engineering. And like any good piece of Victorian infrastructure, Tower Bridge was built with a bit of dramatic flair. The bridge's blue and white paint scheme, applied in honor of Queen Elizabeth II's Silver Jubilee in 1977, gives it a vibrant, stately look, standing out among London's grayer cityscape. Tower Bridge isn't just a pretty face, it's a marvel of Victorian engineering that still works as reliably today as it did when first opened. A symbol of the city, the bridge embodies London's knack for blending the historical with the modern. Whether you're crossing by foot, bike, or car, or simply admiring it from afar, Tower Bridge stands as a reminder of London's ability to hold on to its past while still keeping an eye on the future. Number 3, Millau Bridge. Imagine a ribbon of concrete and steel stretching across a sea of clouds, suspended so high it nearly brushes the sky. That's the Millau Viaduct, a stunning engineering marvel in southern France, gracefully gliding over the Tarn Valley near the quaint town of Millau. It's a bridge, but not just any bridge. This is the tallest vehicular bridge in the world, with its tallest pylon standing a breathtaking 343 meters, 1,125 feet, above ground, taller even than the Eiffel Tower. The Millau Viaduct is a cable-stayed bridge, meaning it's like a gigantic harp, each cable carefully tuned to support a piece of the roadway. When you're on it, driving at the now reduced speed limit of 110 km/h, 68 mph, you're not just crossing a bridge. You're taking a journey through the clouds, with views so incredible they make you want to hit pause on life and just take it all in. In fact, that's precisely why the speed limit was lowered from 130 km/h, 81 mph. Drivers and passengers couldn't resist slowing down to snap a picture or two, mesmerized by the bridge's graceful arc and the stunning valley below. Imagine cruising along and suddenly being in a cloud kingdom, where the land dips far below and the horizon seems endless. That's the everyday view from the Millau Viaduct. Beyond just connecting 2 points, this bridge connects modern engineering with nature's grandeur. Built to withstand strong winds and earthquakes, it's as resilient as it is beautiful. The Millau Viaduct isn't just a bridge. It's an experience, an awe-inspiring testament to what humans can achieve when they decide to dance with the sky. Number 2. Golden Gate Bridge. Imagine the Golden Gate Bridge as the Grand Dame of San Francisco, draped in her signature international orange coat. She's a 1.7-mile marvel, stretching elegantly across the Golden Gate Strait, connecting the city of San Francisco to Marin County like a shimmering necklace linking two old friends. This suspension bridge isn't just a feat of engineering, it's a defining landmark, etched into the heart of California and the dreams of travelers worldwide. When it was completed in 1937, the Golden Gate Bridge was the longest suspension bridge in the world, an achievement akin to being the tallest kid in class. It held the title proudly until other kids surpassed its length, but none could overshadow its fame or allure. Designed by the visionary architect Joseph B. Strauss, who is now memorialized in bronze on the bridge's southern observation deck, the Golden Gate took 7 years and a dedicated crew to bring to life. Her famous hue wasn't chosen by chance. Engineers knew the area was fog-prone, with thick mists often rolling in from the Pacific. That red-orange shade makes the bridge stand out like a beacon even in the densest fog. Today, the Golden Gate Bridge attracts more than 10 million visitors each year, all hoping to capture a slice of its magic in photos or simply marvel at its beauty. Standing here, you can feel the pulse of history, the marvel of human creativity, and the enduring charm of one of the most iconic structures in the world. Whether basked in sunlight or shrouded in mist, the Golden Gate Bridge is forever the showstopper of the San Francisco Bay. Number 1. Ponte Vecchio Bridge. Imagine strolling down a bridge that's more like a bustling street market than a passage across a river. And that's exactly what Ponte Vecchio offers. This charming stone bridge spans the Arno River in Florence, Italy, and is as much a medieval relic as it is a vibrant hub of culture. Built in the 1300s, the Ponte Vecchio, Italian for Old Bridge, lives up to its name, not just by age but by preserving a slice of history in every inch. While most bridges whisk you from point A to B, the Ponte Vecchio invites you to linger. Lined with shops, this bridge feels more like an enchanted alleyway. Originally, it was occupied by butchers. Their hefty cuts and raw smells must have made crossing an aromatic experience. But that changed under the Medici family, Florence's power players, who decided the bridge deserved more sparkle. Now jewelers, art dealers, and souvenir sellers offer treasures instead of tripe. One particularly quirky historical note is that the concept of bankruptcy was born right here. Back in the day, merchants worked from tables called bancos. When they couldn't pay their debts, soldiers would break their tables, or rotto their bancos, hence bancarotto. Talk about tough debt collection. During World War II, the Ponte Vecchio was the only bridge in Florence to survive destruction. Some say it's thanks to direct orders from Hitler, who was apparently charmed by its beauty. Whether that's true or not, it's easy to see how this bridge enchants even the hardest hearts. Today, the Ponte Vecchio stands as more than a bridge. It's a timeless intersection of history, commerce, and charm, where tourists flock to take in the unique combination of medieval grit and Florentine glamour. The most famous bridges in the world aren't just pathways over rivers, they're icons that blend history, culture, and architectural wonder, inviting us to experience the cities they call home in a unique way. Each bridge, with its distinct character, tells stories of resilience, evolution, and connection, offering more than just a route. They're open-air museums and gathering places where travelers can feel the pulse of the past and the present. If you enjoyed this quick trip across one of these historic marvels, don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe for more stories about the world's hidden and iconic treasures.